I did not have my microphone on. I apologize, and I have to leave for a second because my coonhound is going nuts. So give me a second, guys. All right, lay down, buddy. Oh boy, the life of owning a blue tick coonhound. It's a once in a lifetime opportunity. Once in a lifetime. So, anyway, big day today. Crazy day today. And I don't know where to start. I just realized I went to my channel and I have no volume still. Is this right? So I'm out of breath running after the dogs. Hello. 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 Hello, hello. Why am I not heard? Why can I not hear myself? Oh. So I wasn't playing from my channel. Gosh, I'm having the worst time. I think I'm getting sick. I say that, but really I just haven't slept in a couple days and I'm exhausted. Absolutely exhausted. I do this, put this on Twitter. So I get an amazing amount of response from Twitter, and I still can't get over 500 followers. What has happened? That Scotty, this guy, hey bud, no, we can't do this. This is the way I would expect for the show to go. Well, anyway, okay, where am I? I don't even know anymore. I don't even know. I don't even care. Where is this? Oh, man. All right, is this working? Good, this is working. Okay, so, Brian Laundrie. That was a big deal today. And then I sit down. And like I said, my voice is weak. I'm tired. I really haven't slept much since Saturday night. You know, those of you that don't know, went to the University of Tennessee Ole Miss football game, and I didn't get to my house till 3 a.m. After 3 a.m. And just it's been a rough couple of days. I would say that I'm getting too old for this, like that's what everyone expects you to say. But I don't believe in aging. And golly bless, I swear, guys, take off my thing again. Let out the Labrador this time. You guys better be quiet. I don't want to hear it. Oh, it doesn't matter how you have a studio. Somebody, you'll figure out how to come in and wreck it. But I'll tell you what, a studio is the coolest thing you could ever do for yourself. If you never want to ever speak, I mean, that's cool. I shouldn't be speaking. And oh geez. One more time. This is horrible. Oh my gosh. What happened to that girl? It was awful. I don't know why. I just hear my dogs right then. Made it remind me of that girl. Did you ever see her? She was a social media extraordinaire. And she started beating her dog on a live stream. It was the most horrible thing. I just hate it so bad. And it was just like, you're at that 1 second where you're so mad. But that's what makes you an adult. If you don't act on urges. Anyway, oh good. Look here. I'm now looking at my computer and I have a Microsoft update. And I'm on a Macintosh. So, all right, let's just get through this. So anyway, Brown Laundry. That was, I still don't know what's going on. I spent an hour trying to figure it out because I don't believe it. And we'll get to him here in a second. I sit down like an hour ago trying to start something, and I see Nicholas Cruz pleads guilty to murder. This is the guy. This is the Parkland, Florida guy. This is the guy that went in. Gosh, it's funny. I just listened to a thing about Alex Jones, and has everybody at the time was talking about like how odd and weird it was. It seemed like it was just too perfect of a scenario. Oh no, this guy. I mean, look at him. He's the devil. Okay, there's no scenario here. Anyway, he. I thought he was just in trial. The other day, for the. Did you ever see where he got into a fight? He's under 18, and he was 23. So no, I guess he's not. So he got into a fight with a jailer, and it was vicious. I mean, it was absolutely vicious. Let's see here. Let me just see if I can find this. I don't know how to spell his name. It's weird. Let's see here. Developing news. Oh, I hate this. Developing news. They're talking about the Brown Laundry thing. All right, is this it? Oh, wow. We may have something new here that I didn't see. All right, hang on a second here. Let me see if I can do this. How would I do that? Do I have to go to StreamYards? There you go. Okay. So, what if I'm going to try something new. What I want to do is I'm going to take this site, copy it, go over to this site, paste that, and see now if I can go there. Boom. Let's go by StreamYards. Boom. Okay, if you've not seen this, hold your books, okay? I'm going to turn off the local news guy talking. So I need to turn off the closed caption too. All right, there you go. All right, so there's Nicholas Cruz. Now, this is the guy. I mean, there's a cop, okay? Let's see here. Let's go. Boom. Now watch this. Now he's yelling at him. Now he's starting stuff. Now he just goes and he leaves that left hand. And then right there, man, you see how he twisted him around and hit him? Look how far away they are. Now, this is what I don't like. I've never seen an unedited video, but they're fighting over here on the right-hand side, and they get all over here on the left-hand side. Now, however long, let's see here. What's it say up here? 3. Let's see here. That's 17. That's 5. Almost coming up on 6 o'clock, right? So 1755. Oh, crud. So, all right, let's see here. In 22 seconds. I mean, look, there's nobody there. I guess he's trying to, I don't know, prove himself. He's about to become somebody's girlfriend, maybe. So, okay, that was 1755. So that's 2 minutes of fighting on the floor to get over there. Do you realize how bad? Oh, man, look at this. I hate this edit. Look, they changed cameras here. They got closer now. That guy should never let his guard down. He was trying to be like, hey, you know what? I'm not scared of you. But at the same time, I don't know where the other cops were. Look at that. So anyway, I thought that was what he was on trial for. Let's see here, where'd he go? Oh, good. Now it's all gone. Unless there it is. Now let's see if we can do that same trick again. Copy, go over here to this one. Check that out and go boom and hit paste and boom. StreamYard, yes, awesome. You like my little emoji guy over here? I've got Dog the Bounty Hunter. I got Cartman as Dog the Bounty Hunter. I love it. Let me tell you guys what. If there's one thing about the whole Gabby Petito, Brian Laundrie disaster, is that I love Dog the Bounty Hunter now. Like, I never really paid attention to him, and I realized this guy's really cool. I mean, I make light of him. Like, it's like, look at his hair, look at his tan, look at his I don't know what all. He's got like feathers in his hair or something. But I'm like, no, this guy's really cool. And even the media, they made fun of him a couple of times, like, oh, he's got no proof of this. But when he says something, you're kind of like, I don't know, man, that's a dog. He's been there a while. He's done this stuff. I was like, I really think he may know something. Sure enough, man, he's been right on everything. But anyway, and also y'all love the dog too. Like, whenever there's something that came up new that he had said, the numbers showed it. And that's one thing I'm always going to try to do, is be very, very open with you about any numbers. Just 100% share it with you. Yeah, I really do feel like this is a channel for like people who don't want to spend the time, the frustration, the sore throat to do this. And I want to do it for that person, for y'all. And I've got a dog clawing at my door. So I'm going to make through this quick. So Nikolas Cruz, look at his eyes right there. Again, he killed 17 people. And here's something that I remember from when that happened. So did you know that he had 10-round magazines? Now, yes, what does that mean for anything? Well, that's like, for some reason, that became the number that people that want to ban firearms, they've decided that 10 rounds is the magic number that somehow makes it the difference between a high capacity and a normal capacity, which normal capacity is the high number. That's your gas tank was designed to hold 15 gallons of gas, not 10. If you put 10 in there, you have 2/3 of the way full, right? So anyway, it's like, I don't even know where he would find that in Florida. Florida, you don't think of having restrictions. But yeah, he used 10-round magazines. That means that he was changing out all the time. And it just goes again, man. There was the cop that didn't do anything, the resource officer. He's having trial now over this. It's horrible, man. It's just horrible. And none of that had to happen. And now here we are, because we got back on our Summer of Love last year. We're defunding the police and taking them out of schools that we had them in schools to prevent this stuff to happen. I mean, it's such an awful, awful circle of just dumb stuff. But anyway, look at those eyes. I mean, look at that. This guy, it's just weird. Now they're going to try to get him on mental. I mean, look at his hair. Like you look at his hair, it's like I don't even think he washes. I mean, it's just gross. Let's see here. A jury will determine if he should be sentenced to death or face life in prison without parole. You guys want to talk about the death penalty? You want to know how I feel about it? Now, come on. You know, if you listen to me for a second, you're going to say, this dude, he would be, if he was a judge, he'd be the hanging judge. Who was the hanging judge anyway? That's always, someone's always talked about. I mean, you know, you'd think I'm ready to just, let's get this process over with. I'm against the death penalty. And I know, I can hear the stream shutting down. But it's not for what you think. And it's not a conviction of mine. It is not a conviction of mine. Like if the death penalty worked, I'd be for it. But it's 30 years. Okay. 30 years. Some of these people are sitting there. Who's going to be, 30 years people are waiting on death row. Think about that. That doesn't do anything. I heard it was Tennessee, I don't know, a couple years ago. They were just emptying out death row. And I heard this case. I was like, it was like University of Tennessee, you know, like it happened by there and all this stuff. I mean, there's nothing there anymore. Like all the location of where this happened, you know, the dark area through a park. Also, park's not there. It's a building. All these things, and I'm sitting here going, the world has forgotten at this point. Like, and you look at like a prisoner, it costs like $30,000 a year to house a prisoner. It's like $80,000 a year to house a death row inmate. So that's why I'm just like, look, I'm just done. Just done with this. If you let the left have their win, if that's what they want, yay for you. So anyway, Nicholas Cruz, though, yeah. So he evidently was pleading guilty. Now here's what gets me. I did not mean to do that. Let's see here. Correct spelling first name, Genevieve. Okay. No, I don't want to start my day with AP Wire News. Today we saw a cold and calculating killer confess to murder of my daughter, Gina, and 16 other innocent victims of their school. Tony Montalto. His daughter was 14 and sitting outside her classroom when Cruz shot her at close range numerous times. See, he just like emptied the magazine on her. We don't even know if he had those 10-round magazines. You don't even know if he had those full. But he went to Subway afterwards. He got himself a Coke. I can't remember if he got a sub or not. But okay, so the thing is that they're going to try to get like mental for him. And so I didn't know they had talked about this during a hearing last week. I'm glad it's over. I'm so glad it's over. But anyway, so there he is. All right. Look at those glasses. They're way too big for his face. His hair is like he didn't have a mom to teach him how to comb his hair or something, you know. And this guy, you know, hotshot attorney there. Actually, wait a second. Is that the attorney that represented Casey Anthony? It does look like that dude. But anyway, so there you see this guy. I mean, he doesn't care about his hair. He doesn't wash it, dude. I mean, no way. And look at the way he's looking. Whoever he's looking at, he's looking through them. It's like he is wondering right now what their soul tastes like. And look at that. I mean, look at this. Look at this one. They said he cried or something at in jail. I forget. It was all sorts of things. See, when was he's 23, 2018. It was 3 years ago. He was 20 when that happened. What was he doing at school at 20? So the system's just it's in a halfway spot, you know, Big Brother. It's either it's to the point where they know too much about you, and they can identify this person, you know, the Knicks here, or they don't know enough about you. You know, it's like, oh, they know enough, but they're afraid to act on it because of our whole culture we become of, you know. Um, anyway, this guy again is just he is different than that guy. Look at that. Golly. Let's see here. Watch Parkland shooter. He's guilty of all charges for the attack that killed. Oh, he does it right here, huh?
Okay, Mr. Cruz, I'm going to go over each charge with you and ask you how you wish to plea in these matters.
Wow.
Now, if you don't have any questions.
Look at her. Whoa, wait a second. This is real court. This is real court. This isn't make believe here. First of all, look at this bench. That's marble. I mean, it's not fake. Okay, not in a courtroom. Marble in Florida? Really? I mean, usually every courtroom I've been in, they are a representation of the area that they represent. But this chick, look at her. It's like she's not the real judge. Like they've got a stand-in for her. I mean, I've never seen a woman's hair so shiny like that wasn't on TV. And this is just, look at this. Y'all, trust me, there was no chicks that looked like her in law school.
To count one of the indictment, murder in the first degree of victim Luke Hoyer. How do you wish to plead?
Guilty.
To count two of the indictment, murder in the first degree of Martin Duque and Keanu. How do you wish to plead?
Did she not get the names beforehand? She's going to be on TV. She stuttered on name because she couldn't pronounce it. Now, me, I'd stutter saying hello. But that's part of my boyish charm that y'all love, right? But yeah, oh my gosh.
Guilty.
Count three of the indictment, murder in the first degree of Gina Montalto. How do you wish to plead?
Guilty.
Count four of the indictment, murder
So I'll tell you another one is I thought that when he was dressed like this compared to when he was in his prison jumpsuit, I thought this was an older like, you know, 2017, 2018 picture.
First degree of Alexander Schachter. How do you wish to plead?
Guilty.
Count five of the information. Murder in the first degree of.
If you plead guilty, you should have to say answer the question why.
Guilty.
Look, he's not changing.
Count 16. Murder in the first degree of Jamie Gutenberg. How do you wish to plead?
Guilty.
Count 17. Murder in the first degree of Peter Wang. How do you wish to plead?
Guilty.
Count 18. How do you wish to plead?
Guilty.
Yeah, look at the parents.
Count 27. Attempted murder in the first degree of Isabel Checker. How do you wish to plead?
Guilty.
Count 28. Attempted murder in the first degree of Samantha Mayer. How do you wish to plead?
Guilty.
Your plea of guilty. I find that you are alert and intelligent, that you had made an informed decision with the advice of counsel.
I think our channel here, we have a new favorite here, and it is our judge back here, Judge Elizabeth, let's say Scherer. Elizabeth Scherer.
I find that you have made this decision.
This can't read very well.
Going over and understanding all of your rights, and that you are knowingly, voluntarily, and intelligently waiving each and every one of the rights that I went over with you today. Is the defense stipulating to a factual basis for purposes of the plea?
Yes, Your Honor, we'll stipulate.
So that's it, man. Wow. God bless you guys. I really do hope that God gives them strength. They have to have strength every day, worse than anything that any of us could have ever had to face. I just can't imagine. I don't want to imagine. I'm thankful I don't have to imagine. So anyway, that's wow, he's gone. They have he is over. Well, see ya, Nick. Bye. All right, let's look at Brian Laundrie. I love how we're doing a Twitter deal here, right? Personal items. There we go. Boom. All right, the timeline. The timeline's been the deal for everybody this whole time. I'm trying to keep up with everything because I've never seen people go so crazy for a case. Just like, oh my gosh, did y'all hear? I really need a video on it. Did y'all hear about the well, there's two. One, a dude got like beat up. He got jumped on the Appalachian Trail. Two, the U.S. Marshals went in, guns, well, not blazing, but guns and, whatever, a lot of crazy stuff, into a dude's hotel room. That's the one I got to do the video on. It's crazy. Okay, now, this is also what's crazy. So, they find what appears to be human remains. Would y'all not die if it ended up being like, a feral hog that some gator had gotten? And it's like, really? They found what appears to be his backpack. The worst thing, and I've tried because everybody knows, come on, everybody knows how this thing's turned out, right? And I've tried to keep it entertaining, and I always try to, I really want to, I believe you have to protect the law, and those scales have to be even, okay? So even when I may not personally feel like, so much like this is an innocent thing here, I'll still try to represent it to the best I can. And if nothing else, I like to give the other side to get a good chat out of it. We need, the more we can talk, the more we can open our eyes and our minds to things, the better we're going to be as a society. We're not going to let the boogeyman get us. So here is Brian. Today's the first day. Oh man, there's so much stuff. Did you know about the psychic? Did y'all know about the psychic? So there was a psychic that said they will find Brian by the 20th. Today, the 20th, is the first day they opened up the park. His parents showed up at the park and they marched their butts right on down there to where his backpack was. Dude, come on. I mean, I would at least wait a day, right? At least wait a day, you dummies. So, anyway, I don't know. Oh, excuse me. So, they think they found him. I don't know. No, actually, hang on. Let me take this back. So, this is part of my, I was, reading for, hour and a half, something like that. Just, what happened now? I don't understand this. So, the FBI, they had a press conference. They said, we found what looks like Brian, wow, that was weird. I almost said Brian Petito. Brian Laundrie's backpack. We found human remains. And today, after over a month of looking for him, Brian Laundrie was named, here you go, I'm going to highlight for you, named a person of interest in her disappearance. What? I don't know what's going on. I mean, you're telling me this, really? Oh my gosh. I mean, let's see here if there's anything else. Strangulation, also. Petito's death. I'm sorry, okay. Oh, there's a new photo I haven't seen, I don't think. Did y'all ever see the digital photo? This guy's got male pattern baldness, right? Did you ever see the digital hair they gave him? They said he's growing his hair out this long. It was like down, like he could like put it in his mouth. I'm like, it's been 3 weeks. As a guy who's very familiar with having long hair, this guy would have to be drinking mane and tail. You ladies out there know I'm talking about when I say mane and tail too. A parent does human reigns with this, blah, blah. Brian Laundrie, considered a person of interest. Oh my gosh. They announced that. It's like he's officially a person of interest in the murder. For that, they're just looking for him for the $1,000 he sold. Do you know what this has been costing? So here's the thing. It's his fiance. He took $500 out from an account. Then he goes to another account, takes another like $500 out. Different banks, everything. It could have been his $500 that was in the bank. It was just under her name. So he does this. And the FBI was like, well, maybe if we combine the two, then we'll have the enough, the $1,000, which makes it a felony, and we can not be involved in bank fraud. Now, if that dude hadn't needed that $1,000, dude, he'd be gone so far. I mean, nobody know a thing. Nobody would know a thing. And anyway, it's gonna be so weird to hear if he's alive. I mean, he has to be alive for us to have closure. There's another one, not because I don't believe in death penalty on this one. I think he would be a great candidate for the death row, but we're never gonna have closure as a society. Trying to figure out what happened. I read where a crime scene person said, there's no struggle where they found her body. There's no signs of fighting or anything. I don't know what her fingernails, they found any DNA on her or whatnot. The doctor kept saying, oh, we can't disclose that. But to strangle her like he did, golly. I mean, there'd be marks of somewhere. He didn't even try to hide her. I mean, did he think bears and stuff were just going to come up and eat her? I mean, is this the whole thing? Is that what happened to him? He got eaten by a gator? Oh man, this guy is he's just sickening. The whole thing's become sickening. And, I don't live far from the Appalachian Trail. If you remember a few years ago, the guy that God, what do they call him? Nature Boy or something? I don't know. That he hacked a hiker up on the trail in Virginia. That dude, when all that happened, like that week or something, like when I found out about it, I was like, what? I started looking up like where I was and everything. I mean, I drove past him. I drove past where somebody had gotten on the internet and said, I'm a hiker and stuff. And like, I took him to get something to eat. I was just trying to be nice, trying to help. And I was sitting there. I started thinking, I was like, I drove past there around that same time. Yeah, I could have seen the guy walking out. But anyway, it's so weird. So weird. And, we're a big country, but my gosh, the way Brian here put the body of Gabby, it's just it's just a bad time. It's just a bad time, and I don't know what to say. What's this? After remains found. Oh, is this them? That's supposed to be the swamp? That is not the swamp that they were at. That right there is a table they're eating food off of. I want you to know this. No. I love this with what appeared to be human remains. See, they have no idea. They have no freaking clue. Yeah, I love this. Appeared. Might be the alligator equivalent of an alpella. Let's see here. Uh-oh. We have a I swear, if you start seeing blue waves, I've always said they're a bot. I tell these people this all the time. They used to, each one of them were identified by the picture of a cat they had. I said, yep, apparently it was an area they checked before, but they couldn't get back to that one specific area until the water receded. I'd love to know what he put in that notebook. Oh, okay. So it makes me think it's not Brian. Might be a homeless chopped up, backpack left to throw law enforcement off. Maybe I watch too much TV. That's the thing, man. This whole thing is so weird. I don't know. I just don't know anymore. But supposedly, people are thinking it's him. It'll be interesting to see if people sleep tonight, or if Twitter and everything gets lit up. So that's it, y'all. My voice is gone. I mean, it hurts right now to keep talking. Every word I say is like I don't know. It's like I'm in pain. I need to get some rest. So I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna say my prayers tonight. I'm gonna thank the good Lord for each one of you. And I'm going to I'm gonna pray for all the parents of everybody we saw. It's the Petitos, the Laundries. I'll pray for them. And all those kids that got killed there at Parkland. And here's the thing with all this, we watch this stuff. We do it to ourselves, and we do it because we want an answer for the question of why. And man, if you ever see the movie The Last Boy Scout with Bruce Willis and Damon Wayans in it, Bruce Willis's daughter had gotten in trouble at school because she drew, it's at Christmas time, instead of drawing Santa Claus, she drew Satan Claus. And at the end of this movie, Bruce Willis says to Dan Wayne something like, well, all we can do is just try, tomorrow's another day. We'll just try another day. And remember that old Satan Claus is out there everywhere. And man, that got me. That's always got me. I was like, you gotta remember that. So you gotta be good to everybody. I know I'm preaching here. This will be another thing y'all gonna start hating me in the comments for. And I'm not trying to tell you how to live your life. I'm trying to tell you how to worship your Creator. I'm just saying, it's good to have things that you can't explain. But anyway, y'all sleep tight. Hey, I'm gonna leave you with an old saying. I love sayings like this, and anybody knows any of them, man, please share. But it's good night, sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite. What type of world did we live in back then? Anyway, so that's it. Love you guys. Peace out. Aloha. Oh, hey, do not forget to subscribe. I'd love to break. Oh man, I'd love to do 1,000 by Halloween. That would be so wild. That'd be so wild. I could actually start being serious then. But anyway, aloha and good night.